Rachel brings the heat. Wake up CEO, we're on repeat. Chicago, Sun Up City on the go. Rachel L. Gary on the radio. Tune in quick, hear the power flow. Wake up CEO, it's your daily show. Wake up, start the day with zeal. Rachel's got the vibe, that's the real deal. CEO, it's time to feel the thrill. Morning grind, press play and chill. From the Windy City, bringing major vibes. Rachel on the mic, keeping lives revived. Radio Chicago, where dreams arise. Wake up CEO to the skies. No more snooze button, no more delay. Rachel's voice making waves today. Feel the energy Chicago way. Wake up CEO, rise and sway. Wake up, start the day with zeal. Rachel's got the vibe, that's the real deal. CEO, it's time to feel the thrill. Morning grind, press play and chill. Wake up, start the day with zeal. Hey, Rachel's got the vibe, that's the real deal. CEO, it's time to feel the thrill. Morning grind, press play and chill.
This is Dr. Carolyn Stevens, the CEO of the BHC Media Group. And when you are looking for a strategy for self-leadership, get aligned with Wake Up CEO with host Rachel L. Gary every Wednesday from 3 to 5 p.m.
You know what time it is? Every Wednesday, 3 to 5, my Radio Chicago, Rachel L. Gary in the building. Wake up, CEO, let's go! Wake up, go some set that tone. Wake up, every step you take, you claim that throne. Wake up, no more doubt, no time to stall. Wake up, boss up now, go get it on. Wake up, stay locked in, make it happen. Wake up, stay locked in. Wake up, stay locked in, make it happen. Wake up, stay locked in. Wake up, I ain't waiting, now I go and take it. Built this from the ground, no way they break it. Consistency, my secret, watch me make it. Got that boss talk, nah I ain't faking no. Lost, set the goal, now I'm grabbing the goal. And put in the work, now I'm taking control. The vision so clear, yeah I already know. Every step I take, I'm ready to blow. Wake it up, set that tone. Every step you take, you claim that throne. No more doubt, no time to stall. You boss up now, go get it all. Let's go, stay locked in, make it happen. Make it happen. Let's go, stay locked in, make it happen. Make it happen. No handouts, yeah I made my way. Built my brand, now I pay my lane. Turn my losses into lessons. Now my grind got no recession. Yeah, they talk about chance, but I make my own. Yeah, I ain't waiting for fate, got a future to own. Yeah, every setback, just part of the game, game. But now I'm up, and they know my name. Wake up, stay locked in, make it happen. Wake up, stay locked in, make it happen. Wake up, stay locked in, make it happen. Wake up, stay locked in. Wake up. Success so sexy, put the work in flexi. Late nights, no rest, but now my vision's hefty. They doubted, they laughed, now they watch from the back. Cause I turned every dream into bricks that stack. Wake up, stay locked in, make it happen. Wake up, stay locked in, make it happen. Wake up, stay locked in, make it happen. Wake up, stay locked in, go get it all. Every Wednesday, 3 to 5, my Radio Chicago. Rachel L. Gary taking you to the top. Boss up, boss you, boss up now, go get it all. Yeah, every Wednesday, 3 to 5, my Radio Chicago. Rachel L. Gary taking you to the top.
Gary, and today we are having I'm having a power pack conversation to wake up the CEO that's in you. That's that person that is clear in your actions, empowered by your choices, and owning your direction, and ready to be the CEO of your life. We are now getting locked into how to create client ready visibility. CEOs, y'all know that this show is all about helping you grow and develop as an entrepreneur or someone who is just stepping into your business with the mindset that is necessary for us to make that what? Cha-ching. We are all getting set up for that. So as I said, today we're talking about how to create client ready visibility. And I want y'all to stay locked in with me because today I will have my special guest, Jayy Babyy, who will be talking about boss mindset. Also at the top of the 4 o'clock hour, we will have Sherece Sloan in the building of Highly Productive Chicago, bringing information about productive businesses. Guys, stay locked in for that. And y'all know what we do on Wake Up CEO. We don't sit back. We don't wait for everybody to come in the room. We get locked right in. So the power statement of the day is visibility doesn't create success. It reveals whether you're prepared for it. CEOs, I want y'all to take that in. And this is my question. If you saw 100 ideal clients and they visited your page today, would they know exactly how to work with you? And if not, right now, we're gonna jump into that right now. Let me drop that question in the chat for people who are watching on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Facebook. We're gonna ask that question because that's the most important question of the hour. We want to know the answer to that question. So hold on, we're gonna drop that question. If 100 ideal clients went to your page right now, we're not talking about 2 minutes from now, right now, would they know exactly how to work with you? Now, the reason why that is important, and I want to drop that in the chat because I want to make sure that as people come on, we talk about that. Because if they don't know how to work with you, and you're utilizing social media as one avenue for your business, how do we expect that they're going to be able, one more time, to start working with you today? How they going to start working with you if at the end of the day, they don't know how to work with you by going to your page? You have all this great content that goes out there. You have all of this good information that's going out there. But as soon as they come to a place to work with you, they don't know how because it's not packaged correctly. So we're going to dive into that. And I'm going to talk about the 4 components of client-ready visibility. 4 key components. We're going to dive into them. I'm going to break them down. And what we're hoping you do is drop that information into your toolkit so you can be able to grow, develop, and be prepared for when clients come your way. Because all this work we're putting in, if we're putting in the work and the clients come your way and they can't work with you, you just wasted a whole lot of content. I wanted to pause on it. If they don't know how to work with you, all of the content that you made to get them ready to work with you goes for naught. So let's dive in so this doesn't happen. Component 1, professional presence. So we're gonna dive into each one of these. So first, we're gonna dive into a professional presence, and and the reason why it's important that your professional presence actually shows up and shows up correctly, because if it shows up and shows up correctly, people will understand how to work with you and will understand why working with you is of importance. So let's dive in. What do people see when they visit your page? We want to make sure that we lock into that because that's utterly important. Because if people don't know how to work with you, when they get to your page, they're not. Is your profile current? Is the information on your profile right now currently the information that is needed? One more time, that is needed for someone to make a decision that you are the person for the job. Because I'm gonna say something, CEOs. We take the opportunity to become an entrepreneur, to leave a job. However, our business is our new job. Have you set up a resume? Have you made sure that your business is aligned with your ideal customers? That's why we're talking about right now about, is your profile complete? Just like you had to set up your resume to apply for jobs, it's the same way as an entrepreneur. So is your profile ready and complete so people know more about what you are, who you are, what it is you do, and what you can offer them as a solution to their problems? So is the website that you created up to date? Does it have the current information on it? Is the current promotion you're running the promotion that is available on your website today? Because these are critical tools for you to actually be successful at utilizing the marketing that came your way. Fourth, are your contact details easy to find? Is being able to contact you easy? My website, for everyone who does not know, is www.sayiampossible.com. My website is www.sayiampossible.com. It is very simple for a reason. Because it's easy for someone to remember that say I'm possible. www.sayiampossible.com. Now, the reason why all of these small things are important, because when you set up all your marketing, all of your promotional plans, you want to make sure that when people get to your page, get to your website, get to your social media profile, that you're showing up as the person that you want them to work with. I want to take that a second back, CEOs. You want to make sure that you're setting your profile up in a way that people are that in the way you would like people to work with you. And this is still professional presence, does your online presence build confidence? Does it exude that you are confident about your brand, who you serve, and how you're serving them? So these are the components of a professional presence just to get us started with how to create a client-ready visibility. Because we're not on social media as entrepreneurs or business owners or side hustles for likes and follows. We're not on here for followers. We're on here to offer our services to assist another individual to live better, have better awareness, dress better, smell better, have better credit, have better marketing tools, whatever your niche is. If that's the reason we're on social media, we're not on there whether they like the post or follow the post. Are they watching the post? And does the post align with your intention for your customers? And are you speaking to them? So this is the answer. Your profile should answer the questions that your profile should answer. Let's dive into that real quick. So your profile should answer these 3 questions. 1, who are you? So we're going to start with the basic question. Who are you? So when we are answering the question, who are you? This isn't really your name. It's who are you? What do you stand for? Who are you helping? And what is your brand promising other individuals? Who are you? The second thing is, what do you do? These are the questions your profile should answer. Third, how can I work with you? These all are simple, basic pieces of information, but you will be very surprised how many entrepreneurs will send someone to Cash App, say DM me, because they don't have an adequate website or adequate CRM. I'm going to drop a couple of pieces of information that you could utilize today if you do not have a website currently. If you're still sending people to Cash App, I'm going to drop one tool. No, I am not an affiliate of this tool. I just am dropping useful information that I have. MailChimp for landing pages or JotForm. Whether you have a service or you have a product, you can utilize them both. Shopify as well. I know Stand Store as well. There are a lot of different people who will speak about being a guru from one of these platforms. The platforms are there to showcase your product and take payments. The marketing that takes place, you do all the marketing for these sites. This is just your storefront. GoDaddy has a very inexpensive, if you buy your domain name, you can set up a GoDaddy landing page. So setting up your business is that simple. I didn't say it was one. These are not expensive tools. Some of them are even free. However, if your profile or the way people work with you is difficult for them to work with you, I'm going to tell you what most people are going to do. Scroll past, disengage, and not look up your product. One more time. These are the three things that your profile should do so individuals can understand how to work with you. And remember, this is Wake Up CEO. I'm just dropping information that will allow you to maintain, grow, and develop yourself as an entrepreneur or someone who has a side hustle that's looking to turn that into a full-fledged business. The three things your profile should do. Who are you? What do you do? And how can I work with you? Those are the things your profile needs. Basic things it needs. So you can show up as a legitimate person who has a service or an offer that you are sending or assisting other people with. Because last week we talked about understanding those basic marketing tools. But now we're getting into being professional presence. Component 2, proof. People buy confidence. People buy confidence that comes from testimonials. So wherever they're going to find you, are there testimonials of your service and what your service has done for other people? Not testimonials that say, I have a great product. Testimonials from other individuals who have used, paid for, went through a program of something that you are offering. So at the end of the day, this is my question to you, CEOs. Are we ready to accept clients? Because how to create client-ready visibility is what we're talking about today. To help you get to the clients and have a successful transaction and allow a client to see you as the business owner that you are. So testimonials, reviews, success stories, before and afters, results. Because at the end of the day, the job is, let's get to it, as an entrepreneur, is to serve another individual successfully. Are you serving those individuals successfully? That's either with a product or a service. And where are your results? So when people get to seeing you and see your visibility and find you, they need to get the personal presence, and they need to see proof. So if this is the question that your profile should answer. Can people see evidence that your solution works? So, and when you're doing social media, are you sharing client wins regularly? Which means that at the end of the day, CEOs, you want your clients to win. You want them to win on the service that you provide. You want them to win with the clothes that they wear. So product or service, whether it's a hairdo, you want them winning. You want them to feel good about doing business with you. Client testimonies, reviews, success stories, before and afters, and results show just that. So we're going to take a second. I want you guys to get locked in. Stay locked in right here on My Radio Chicago Support District Radio. Well, we already know it is more than radio. So get locked into the commercials of the day.
Off the PvP, we made it happen.
Oh, looking to get to the cash. So I have the perfect book series for you by award-winning author Rachel L. Gary. Volume 1, Forge and Fire. What chapter helps you feel more committed to being a CEO of your life?
It was chapter 8, breaking the chains, breaking the cycles of the things are not benefiting my business.
Chapter 7, coming full circle to my why, because I need a focal point, no pun intended, as a designer.
Chapter 4, but package the offer, that was my struggle, putting that price together and believing in that price.
The management machine, really just thinking about managing what we're doing, understanding what we're doing, and really fine-tuning how this thing is going to run.
Chapter about the self-belief. And everything that I do, I always get caught up in whatever is going on around. Throughout this process, I have made myself the focal point.
World rise. You ain't lost, you just need direction. A little truth, a little love, a little self-connection. Freedom starts when you face your reflection. Purpose walking with you like a holy intervention. The map ain't missing, you just wasn't listening. Your calling been calling, your soul been glistening. Mind unlocked now, the chains start shifting in the life that you imagine, homie. That's just the beginning. The way out is in you, let the purpose lead. Let the fear fall back, let the soul take speed. GPS in your heart, that's the code that you need. Freedom ain't a wish, it's a mindset free. Set your destination, freedom on the rise. Purpose in the driver's seat, truth in the eye. This ain't imagination, this a mind made wise. Impossible forever, watch the whole world rise. Set your destination, freedom on the rise. Purpose in the driver's seat, truth in the eye. This ain't imagination, this a mind made wise. Impossible forever, watch the whole world rise. You gotta change your mindset. That's the key.
Oh yeah, that thing. I like that. We're gonna take that one home. Hey there, CEOs. We had to go get the co-host, guys. Y'all go, as I said, y'all, what we talking about today? How to create client-ready visibility. We got Jayy Babyy in the house. She is getting ready. She's getting herself all situated to come drop those gems on you guys as well. Because remember, on Wake Up CEO, we're talking to entrepreneurs. We're talking to people who are in business, whether you are an artist or if you are that's a musical artist or a painter type artist, whichever type of business you are in business. And it's making sure at the end of the day that we keep those things aligned, how to stay in business and be successful. So she's going to be bringing that boss mindset in a couple of moments. Y'all got to get ready to get locked in. So tell me when you're ready to go. When she all ready, we're going to let her get locked in. So we're going to talk about the third thing you need. Entrepreneurs, this is how we get to our first $2,500 if you guys are watching on TikTok. I have a running show on TikTok Live where I'm always dropping a tip on how to allow entrepreneurs to get to their first $2,500. And we're on component 3, your offer. Visibility without an offer is entertainment. You're just entertaining people. If you're on social media, you do not have a clear offer and people have no idea what you sell. So this is the question your visibility should answer. What are you selling? Is it clear? Is it easy to understand? And is it easy to buy? So you want to check your social media page. In your bio, does your bio tell that information? Or do they have to scroll through your page to find out what it is you buy, what it is you sell? Because if they have to scroll to figure it out, I guarantee you no one is scrolling. The harder you make it for people to do business with you, the less people are doing business with you. So that's the first thing. That's the third thing, your offer. Fourth thing, follow up. Are we following up with people? The fortune is in the follow-up. Are you answering calls back? Are you responding to emails? Are you responding to those DMs that you request? And the question, the main thing you want to know, how are you collecting leads? How are you nurturing those relationships? What happens after someone expresses interest? These are things part of a follow-up sequence. However, you have to have those in place. Otherwise, you are running around like a cat chasing your tail, trying to find out where everyone is and how they're going to work with you. So those are the 4 components that I had to drop on you guys today about how to create client-ready visibility. And we're going to get to Jayy Babyy is in the house. And she's going to be discussing more on the boss mindset. Are y'all ready to get locked in? Hope so, because we're going to now drop it in there. You are hot. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up? How y'all feeling?
Drop that down.
Now, a lot of people, they want some exposure. They want the followers, they want the views, they want the engagement, and more people, they talking about their business, but they don't understand that visibility without preparation can actually hurt your business.
That's exactly, because think about it this way. It goes to, you did all this visibility. You spent all this time making those videos. Then they get to your page and don't know how to work with you. So that means you wasted all those views, all those followers, because they have no idea what it is you sell and how to work with you. Come on with it. She told y'all she was going to break it down.
Now, let's say if 1,000 people see your brand today, would your business be ready to serve them? Like, would your social media reflect professionalism? Would your website be updated? Would your booking prices be clear and descriptive? Would potential clients immediately understand what you offer and what your services are? Those are some questions that you got to keep in mind when you're talking about branding yourself and becoming clear with your visibility. Now, I'm just going to give y'all 5 points today. I ain't going to go too deep into it. I'm going to give y'all 5 sweet points. But we're going
to get prepared, because now we about to jump into some tools that allow for success. So entrepreneurs on TikTok, you guys as well on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and YouTube. This is how we get to that first comma. How we get to the first comma is what we about to drop right now.
Know your brand message.
Love that.
Now the first step is to be client ready visibility. Like, you got to be ready for them clients to come. You have to know your brand like the back of your hand. If you don't know your brand, if I can't ask you, this, like, what is this and what is this service and what all comes with it, and you can't tell me off the top of your head, I don't want to do business with you.
I love that. Now, I'm a firm believer. Now, people who are part of my mastermind, they know that I do that 30-second pitch. And we also do a role play to find out, can you sell your business to someone else? Mm-hmm. Because to me, at the end of the day, if you can't articulate what it is you do, why would I trust you with my money? Well, I'm trusting you with my money if you cannot clearly tell me what my money buys. Exactly. So that's how I see it. How do we exchange energy if your energy isn't clear? Come on, I'm a totally aligned with this. Come on.
Now, when you know your brand, it creates a confidence that you're going to sell. If you don't know your business, you got to think like, oh, wait, let me look at and then go through it with them. You're not confident. And I'm going to look at you like, do you know your business? Do you know your brand? What can your brand do that others can't? Do you know that off the top of your head? That's one. That's point one.
Hey, we just got to point one. Y'all guys, on people watching this on replay, you had an opportunity to drop your comments in here. So every week, make sure y'all drop in on Wake Up CEO so you can drop your comments on either YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and TikTok. We will make sure at the end of the day, you guys get that information in. Come on with it, Jayy Babyy.
Now we're gonna touch point two for a little bit. Now, you have to make your online presence match your goals. Because if your goals is not matching what you're presenting, then I'm gonna feel like you're slacking. You're slacking.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I like when Jayy Babyy come on here, because she calling a spade a spade. I'm one of these individuals who really want to have that straight no chaser conversation. And I like when you just made mention of, if you slacking, then why I'm doing business with you? I'm not. So these are good pointers, because this also allows you to align your branding correctly, so you can get the correct clients to come see you. What are you offering them? That's what we're talking. What you offering them?
Now, in today's world, your social media profile is often like the first impression of a person have of you. Like, before I met Rachel, I went to that Facebook. I had to see Rachel's character in the business. I had to see it. And then it kind of was like, yeah, I would love to do business with Rachel.
Now, my question I'm gonna ask, this is on the spot. Believe me, we do not rehearse these beforehand. Now, am I the same person in person? Same person in person?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little more firmer.
Don't listen to that, y'all. No.
A little more firmer.
But I say this, I'm gonna hold you accountable for your success.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm not holding you accountable for me. I'm holding you accountable to who you say you are.
That's just like me. Right, Rachel?
Oh, yeah. I will tell y'all guys, I'm going to give y'all a quick story. Did I tell y'all, Wake Up CEOs, I'm a totally transparent person. Now, today, we're supposed to have a brand shoot. I live in the northwestern suburbs. So I get halfway to the city. I look at I got my shirt, I got my pants, I got all my stuff. Okay. I look down. I didn't bring my shoes. It is 92 degrees in Chicagoland area, guys. I wear flip-flops the second the weather hits 70. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do a little brand shoot. I'm gonna get my shoes. Walk right past the door and left the shoes right there next to the door. I had to tell my wife, when you walk in, just don't trip. Because that's how close they are to the door. I said everything by the door, but I walked out the door to put her stuff in. I was putting her stuff in the cart, and I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, I got everything. Then I walked out the door. But let me tell you how quick she held me accountable. She's like, oh, wait, hold on. You don't got you got jeans on. We're not doing jeans. We're not. She's like, I don't know about that life. You got to have on some dress jeans. So we rescheduled the whole thing. But to me, I appreciate it, like I told her when we had our conversation, because it holds me accountable to who I say I am. I'm all about accountability. And there was no argument, nobody mad, because she's holding me to the standard that I set for myself. Step up.
Because you are your brand.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're number one in your brand.
Absolutely.
You're not selling yourself, but you're selling the look for the brand.
I am not on sale. I just want to say, I want to make sure we put that out there. It is not for sale.
But when I say your online presence has to match your goals, you have to ask yourself, like, is my bio clear? Does it have clear descriptions? Like, are my contact details correct? Like, can somebody actually get a hold of me off of looking at my website? Like, do I have recent content? Do I have what I did last week to show so I can show the people who want to buy?
Mm-hmm. So, Jayy Babyy, tell them a little bit about what it is that you do. Come on out of there.
Hi, my name is Jayy Babyy. I am a party promoter, host, MC, radio personality, and model.
The list got shorter than last time, guys. I'm proud of that. List got shorter. Didn't I tell y'all about December? It's going to be down to like 2 things. Just watch it.
Yeah. I mostly MC. Like, that's been my little lane that I've been working on the most, because one going to take you to the top.
Absolutely. It takes one step at a time. One thing, you being consistent. I just told a young man this the other day. I said, when you start working hard, people always say hard work pays off. It's not. Focused work pays off.
Yeah.
And he was shocked. He said, focused work. I said, if you're looking to get promoted at a company, the more you focus on the work you're doing accurately, the better you're going to become. Mm-hmm. The more you focus on what the company's goals are, the better you are going to become, and the more the company's going to recognize that you are aligned with their mission. That's how you get promoted. I just want to give y'all a little heads up on that.
Also, one thing, I am a makeup artist. You guys can book me and book my makeup class at that. It's coming up July 11th, so we're going to talk more about that.
Send me the flyer.
But when I MC, I post videos of me MCing. I post pictures of me MCing. I post my booking flyer, how much you got to pay me an hour. I put my contact information. You can look at my Facebook page or my Instagram page or TikTok and be like, I know how to contact Jayy Babyy for an event. I know what Jayy Babyy can do.
Now, I got a question. Guys, I got to ask this question. Do you feel, because this is how I feel, so I don't be looking for validation. I be wanting to understand how other people see the market. When you go to someone's Facebook page and they have 10 things they do on there, do you feel confused?
No.
So now tell me why you don't feel confused. Now, it might just be me, because I be confused sometimes, so I'll be wanting to stay. So go ahead.
Because there are moguls in the making. There are a lot of people who can do a lot of things and master them.
Absolutely.
All at the same time.
Absolutely.
What work for them don't work for everybody else. So
okay, I don't disagree. So I got a question. How many moguls we know out there that got 10 things that they're doing at one time?
Well, me, 1. 2, Tracy on the team.
I'm gonna tell you, Tracy has. I got a lot of Tracy in real quick. We're gonna put Tracy on here real quick. You go ahead. Who else? Come on. Who else you got?
Ms. Mina Brown Diva. So Rachel L. Gary.
I'm only doing one thing, guys. I don't.
You do multiple.
I do one thing. I do leadership, coaching, and development. That's all I do.
Book author.
That my books are about leadership and development. What's in these books is about developing you.
You have one branch that has so many leaves.
That's true. So but it's all one branch.
True.
It's all one branch. It's all anytime I'm speaking inspirationally, I'm speaking about motivation, leadership, coaching, and development. If I am talking on the radio,
4 different things that you're talking about.
It's leadership. It's all about leadership. It's all about developing the mindset so you can grow your business and your brand.
Yeah.
So the only way to do that is for you to actually understand that you must be a CEO of your life. Y'all know what that is? If you watch Wake Up CEO, is clearing your actions, empowered by your choices, and owning your direction. So what I do is teach individuals how to be leaders of their lives through all of the faucets in which I work out of. So, but no, go ahead. Let me tell you why I be confused, guys. And this is one more time. Did I say this is me? Mm-hmm. I'm confused when I go to a page and I see 4 or 5 different businesses. I'm gonna tell you what I see. And guys, y'all can get mad at me. It's okay. It's okay. I'm all right that people feel this way. What I feel is that people are chasing dollars. That's how I feel when I see 10 things on a page. I feel like we're chasing dollars. And it goes to, I want somebody to help me out with the phrase here. Jack of all trades. Come on now, y'all. Come on. Y'all know the other side. Jack of all trades, Come on, you know what's the other part of it? You know it. Master of none.
I ain't showing my age on her.
Master of none. If you're a jack of all trades, you're a master of none. We have Ovita. Hey, Ovita, how we doing?
Good morning. Well, good afternoon.
Yeah, hello there, Ovita. Guys, y'all got to get locked in with Ovita. This is how many awards we done won now, Ovita? 3-time award radio personality. Come on, get it together. Award-winning radio personality. She had a show here. A show. Where's the other shows at? 106.3. I think was it another? Was it 102.7? Is it the other one? Drop down where they can find you at, Ovita. Because man, every time I look around, you around. So I want to make sure I'm giving accurate information today. But I mean, I for me, when I see the 10 items on the page, I get confused about what is that what that person doing. And if I think they chasing dollars, I'm like, how are they gonna service me with chasing the dollar? That's just how I am. That's just me.
Well, what if they're just very skilled?
I have to tell y'all. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys just a little insight about what I've done in the past. We're gonna give.
Let me say this real quick. Not everything that's on that list is making money.
Most of the stuff isn't making money, and I'm gonna tell you the why. We're gonna get to it. The why. Go ahead. If there's 10 things on the list, we can't do 10 things really well. We're multitasking is not a real thing. It's just not. Come on, you teach your kids in school. I know you know. It's not a real thing.
When I'm writing that email and I'm still talking and I'm looking at them, but I'm still writing that email, that's multitasking.
I want y'all to look up the research on how the brain works. That's want somebody to help me out. Hey, same way computers work. Regardless that computers might do it faster, computers stop one task to start another. So do we. We might think we're doing multiple things, but we're really not. Some of the things we do automatically because of how our brains work. Like we breathe. We don't know how we breathe, but our brain does that. We don't. If you think about it, if you start trying to take breaths, you breathing harder than you would naturally, because those things are happening subconsciously. Things you do subconsciously don't need you.
That's
it's just truth. Hey guys, I just speak truth. Look it up. I tell everyone, research. Do not take people's word for things. Research. Go to the vast, wonderful world of the web and find out what's going on. And I guarantee you'll find out that I'm telling the truth. It's just how our brains work.
I believe you, but I think I must have mastered that skill in some way. I must have superpowers because I can multitask. I can have a whole conversation with you and still type.
And you're not typing none of the words?
Not typing none of the words.
Okay. So that means our subconscious brain is really, really doing a good job.
Yeah, it has to.
Here it goes. She said, I want a few. Here we go. Right now, I'm on Shy Radio live every Saturday with Kingpin. But the station is on 24/7. Y'all get locked in with Ovita. I'm telling y'all. Drop the link where they can find that at Ovita, because we want to make sure that they can lock in with you. I have had the pleasure to interview with Ovita. She was right here on Convos in Chicago with BB Trinette when they were here on my radio Chicago. It was a magnificent interview. It was probably one of my most memorable interviews I remember having. I had that right before hashtag Poverty to Six Figures came out. They joined me for the book launch. It was as I said, great interview, great energy. Guys, stay locked in. So what she said, we should focus on one thing at a time. Absolutely. Go ahead. What you? I see Jayy Babyy. She disagreeing. It's all right. Come on, you can disagree. It's just wake up CEO. We waking up the CEOs. Is we okay?
And CEOs got multiple businesses. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, I think we should focus on more than one thing. We should be the best at everything we can become the best of.
Absolutely.
So let's say if I master this, who says I can't move on to the next and still do that?
You can move on.
But I'm still going to do that because I took all that time to.
Once you mastered it, now you're subconsciously doing the work. You're no longer even consciously doing it.
Yeah, so I could do 10 things at once. See how that works out? I master and I move on. I master and move on, and I still do all of it.
So right now, I'm the guys. I got to put on the spot. The top thing you make money at right now?
Makeup.
Okay. So top thing you make money at is the thing that you do the best?
Yes. Well, it's not. I do all of what I do the best.
Okay. We're going to go on a scale of all the 10 things you do. Which is the one that you do better than you do the other 9?
MC.
So MC
in my head, MC.
She said in her head. So what do people, if you ask other people, what would they say?
Everything. They'll say everything, and then they'll add, photography. They'll add on to it. Trust me, they'll add on to what I can do.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna tell you, she was all on top of us about the photography earlier. Talking about, I got to make sure we're doing the camera in the right view and the right aspect ratio.
Yes, it got to be in 0.3.
Guys, I am not saying that you can't do multiple things. What I'm saying is you can't do multiple things well. We just cannot. The millionaires. Let's
We're going to agree to disagree.
Absolutely, we can. So millionaire-wise, how do we get to $1 million right now? What is the one thing that you would do in your life right now to get you to $1 million?
Show up consistently.
For what?
For me, my brand.
Okay.
Everything that my brand comes with, I'm going to be there and show up.
So what's the one thing that you think in 12 months you can scale to $1 million?
My MCing, for real. I can get to $1 million if I show up consistently. Like I'm being booked 2 Fridays, 2 Saturdays, 1 Sunday, 1 Wednesday, 1 Thursday. If I open my schedule up more and show up more consistently, that's something that I'm working on. So that I could be that CEO. Right now, I'm just got a boss man set. I ain't a CEO yet.
That's all right.
Well, I am a CEO. I own my own company.
Absolutely.
So I'm a CEO, but I'm working in progress.
We all are works in progress. Every top business is still a work in progress. I want you guys, do not believe that just because a business is making millions or billions of dollars that they're not a work in progress.
Yeah.
They are. They reassess. That's when you see businesses change their whole trajectory of what they're doing. If you notice that most top businesses used to do something else completely.
The logos used to be different.
Everything. Because everyone takes time to reassess and determine what worked, what didn't. Am I in the right field or not? What do I need to add and what do I need to subtract?
Mm-hmm.
But as business owners, you got to take that time to do that. So go ahead. We still diving into how to create that client ready visibility, and all of this is part of it.
Yeah. And like one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make is only posting when they have something to sell.
We tornado run. Okay, good. One more time. They only post.
I said they only post when they have something to sell.
That's deep. That's deep. But to me, if you're only posting when you have something to sell, you're not posting for service.
Exactly.
So what would you suggest they do? Because I have a suggestion, but what would your suggestion be if you're only posting to sell?
Share success stories. Show behind the scene. Like educate your audience. Provide valuable tips, like for your business.
Mm-hmm.
Draw them in. Give them a hook. Like it's like fishing, and you fishing for your clients. You got to throw out the hook and reel them in, and just hold them. Take them home with you.
Okay. So we talked about this last week on Wake Up CEO. The 3 things that you, as an entrepreneur or a person who's side hustling, when you're working with other individuals, you're working to serve.
Mm-hmm.
So first, who do you serve? How do you serve them? Those are things of importance. Who do you serve and how do you serve them? Because if you don't, now I want to say this again, CEOs. When I said, who do you serve and how do you serve them? If the only thing that you do is post when you're looking for them to buy, but you have not given them enough for them to feel that you are serving them. Wake Up CEO is a portion of my service. I do not get paid to do Wake Up CEO. So when I come on Wake Up CEO and provide information that helps you build, develop, and grow your business, that is service. Those my reels that I drop on social media, that's service.
The Grand Risings.
That's service. And to me, the Grand Rising is all about reminding you and myself of who we are destined to be today, one day at a time, and being grateful for what you got. Because there are many people who do not have the ability, but still make it through. I want people to hear that just because people don't have the ability to do the things that you can do, does not mean that they don't do what they are doing very well with the abilities that they have. Because you work within your sphere, not because someone else's.
Consistency get it together. Consistency keeps you on top of their minds when people are ready to make that purchase. Because they've seen you so much. And when they think about it, they're like, yeah, I did see this. I did see this person doing this service and I want to book them.
Right. Those what was it? 11 touch points. That's what that's out there in the now my brain just went blank. Forbes. It was in Forbes. I was reading that you need 11 touch points for an individual to determine that you are the person they want to buy from. That's a product or a service. That's why big companies have commercials. They have signage. They have billboards, they have social media campaigns, because they want to make sure that you see them enough to understand that they're the brand for you for what you're looking for at that time. Whether that's food, drink, clothes, services, whatever that is.
Now, we didn't just went over 3 points so far. And I think I broke it down. Did I break it down for y'all good enough? I feel like I broke it down.
I felt heard. I felt understood. I felt I understood you.
Now, these last two we gonna hit on. I really want y'all to focus on what I'm saying. Because the point number 4 is you have to create a client journey. Visibility should lead somewhere. It should lead somewhere. It should give somebody wanting more. I should want to see a part 2, a part 3, or part 4. Give me more. Draw me in. Do they know how you book? Like, you have to show them. Do they know why your prices is your prices? Are you giving them, like, let's say if you make oils and stuff, are you giving them like hints of, oh, it has this spearmint or this oil in it? Are you giving enough details? Create that journey.
Come on.
Like, do they know what to expect when they're coming to you?
Wonderful. Hey, we back. All right, guys, we are back. Hey.
We are back. We are not going to let a power outage. We got a storm here in Chicagoland area, but we are still with you guys. So where was we? This is what I'm talking about, CEOs. Y'all got to get locked in and stuff like this. Phone down. Sloan, knock the phone down. All right. Okay, we are back.
We're going to jump right back in. So now,
move these out the way.
We was talking about a client journey. Y'all back with me? We was talking about a client journey. And a smooth client journey removes barriers. It makes it easier for people to say yes to you.
Absolutely. And think about it this way. We got to think about it from this standpoint. If you were buying, this is what I think that entrepreneurs and small business, we're not going to say small business. I don't believe there is a small business. I think that with businesses who are starting out, businesses who are doing well. When you buy something, how do you buy it? Why do you buy it? Because you have to ask yourself those questions: how you buy, why you buy, and that gives you a starting point on how to talk to, show, market, promote to other individuals. If you're promoting to other individuals differently than how you buy,
yeah,
I'm a firm believer. I'm gonna tell you guys, I buy very little stuff. I just do. I am a person who I do not watch commercials, so I don't put commercials out because I don't watch commercials. I immediately hit the button.
Not the fast forward. I mean, but even on TV, you make it for someone to become a customer, the more likely they are to do business with you in the future.
Absolutely.
So those commercials, they're making it easier for the customer to want to do business.
No, I mean, I'm not disagreeing that commercials, the purpose of a commercial is to draw you into a story, a brand story. If you guys have ever read the book Brand Story, and take you on a journey. That's what they're supposed to do. I'm just a person who doesn't buy that way. I don't allow what someone else says is the best of this. I want to test. So I, on social media, the exact same way that I buy. I give a test of what I can do and talk about how I can help your business grow and how I can allow you to step into who you are. That's what I do. That's what I do on Wake Up CEO. That's what I do on Dope Living TV. That's what I do on any podcast that I'm on. That's what I do in my books, my courses, and everything. I remind you of who you are.
Now, you remind who they are. And so now they have to look at the part before the opportunity arrives.
Come on now.
You reminded them, now they got to look at the part before it arrives.
Right? They say 80 mile an hour winds. Hey guys, we're in a thunderstorm here. 80 mile an hour winds of the Chicagoland area. But as you see, our message was so important that we still wanted to make sure y'all got it. So y'all stay locked in.
Because this is like my favorite part. Now, you don't wait until a major opportunity comes your way to get ready. You have to prepare now. You have to update your photos, refresh your branding, organize your systems, improve your customer experience. Because opportunities rarely announce themselves before they arrive. You could be waiting 3 years for an opportunity, and then it can just come the next day. But are you prepared for that opportunity?
I'm going to use a phrase that my friend uses. And if y'all want to get locked in with Sherece Sloan, Highly Productive Chicago, get locked in, get your business elevated, get it shown to the world. She is big on promotions and helping artists, authors like myself, and business owners get highlighted, get their brands highlighted. And she has a phrase that we've been saying forever, and she got it from someone else. If you are ready, you don't have to get ready. So you stay ready. So I'm a firm believer in that. Like before I ever had a client, not one client, I recorded videos of what I wanted my clients to get for my course. I had not even created my course yet. If you go into my portal, like there's some of my clients currently have access to my portal. If you go to the portal, you're going to see videos that are 3 years old. And I didn't have a client, a program. I had not even spoke on one stage.
That's amazing.
because you have to see life with the end in mind. What is the outcome you want to have? And if the outcome is I want to help entrepreneurs grow and develop into their CEO so they can have better businesses, I better be ready for that.
You have to.
So I love that you as she said, you got to get ready. You got to stay ready. So you have to get ready. You know how it goes. Break it down. You know how it goes.
You are ready, so you don't have to
Get ready. So you stay ready. There it is. There it is.
Preparation determines whether their attention becomes revenue.
Come on. Come on with that. No, speak on that. We're gonna give her that whole moment.
I'm gonna say it again. When visibility increases, preparation determines whether the attention becomes revenue. How you feel about that?
I'm gonna tell you what I like so much about it is that the attention becomes revenue because of something that you've done consistently.
Because you prepared all this time. For 3 years you prepared.
Absolutely.
Now your company is built. And now somebody is saying we want to give you $1 million to help invest in your company.
I'm gonna tell them, let's get to these schools, let's get to these academies, let's get to these community centers and start offering a program to the masses in that way. And I want to say something about investments. If you're not ready for that investment, and you don't know where those dollars are going to go, don't apply for those loans, guys. I want you to know the loans, the grants, and all that. Having money infused into your business doesn't make your business better. Your systems make your business better. So you have to lay those foundations before you go looking for money.
Because there's a lot of free services out there to help you start your business.
There is.
Trust me. I had a lot of help because when I started Jayy Babyy Promotions, I owned probably 1 penny. Felt like.
You said felt like?
But I definitely didn't have $10,000 to start my company.
I said that's a powerful.
We back on.
Yeah, so that's a powerful statement, a powerful message, because I'm just thinking of let's go back to that where the clients, in terms of the client revenue.
You want me to say it again?
Yeah, say that one more time, because I don't think y'all heard and really understood.
So I said, when visibility increases, preparation determines whether that attention turns into revenue.
Come on. Now, I had to hear it for 3 times because that goes to, are you ready?
Are you ready
for the client visibility? So when the client gives you their attention, what are you doing with it? That's what it is. Like right now, we have people watching us live. Are we giving enough information that makes you want to do business with Jayy Baby's promotions when it comes to her makeup? This we use it.
MCing.
Or MCing. Because right now we're having a conversation, which means that her MCing is on display. When I'm having a conversation on Wake Up CEO, my coaching is on display. Am I giving you enough information that allows you to make a decision based upon my information? Does it connect with you and makes you feel that you can grow? Because if my information does not make you feel you can grow, you're going to bypass scroll and continue on. So that statement, I'll tell you, that's going to be the statement of the day. We're going to make that a statement of the day.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Send that to me
in the text.
Yeah, statement of the day, because I'm gonna tell you that not only aligned with my brand, it also just reminds me of when I'm looking at my content. I'm one of these people who actually examine my content. When I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, what was my point? I ask myself, when my graphic designer, when he cuts a clip, sends it out, we look at it. What do we want this piece of content to do? Am I informing? Am I informing? Am I teaching? Am I inspiring? Do I have an ask? Is there an ask in here? Yeah. Most of my content doesn't have an ask. So we had a whole conversation this morning that I never asked for a sale.
Yeah.
I focus strictly on serving, but I never asked for the sale. So when I say I have a 5-day challenge, people are like, okay, is this 5-day challenge going to do, is it going to just give me more of what I get? Or is this 5-day challenge going to elevate from what I'm getting currently and take me on a different journey? I never say that in my content. Now, guys, what I said, I examine my content because as a leader, you must examine your business to make sure your business is running correctly.
You have to. So,
as I said, we were analyzing my content and we would notice I never had an ask. Who knew? You think that you're asking for something because, as I said, I'm just dropping information out a lot of time. Information that I know will be helpful, giving gems, giving a structure. But do I say, hey, guys, if you want to know more, go ahead and go to www.sayimpossible.com to sign up for A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. I normally do not. So
go ahead.
But it goes to that sometimes we're so focused on a part of our business that we're not looking at the entirety of our business. And then when you're working in your business, you're not working on your business. So this morning I was working on my business, not in my business.
That's deep.
Yeah, I took a whole moment. We were there for like a couple of hours just going over everything. We got press releases coming out for the next book that comes out at the end of the year. Freedom Has GPS. We're doing Pop the Trunk. You gotta drop that flyer up there because this flyer is killer. There's many flyers I do not like, but this is one of them. So this is the Pop the Trunk event. We originally started it, that Pop the Trunk was going to start on the 19th. We have just been booked for 2 events. We have 2 events that we'll be doing this weekend. So Pop the Trunk is officially starting on the 12th. I'm going to a Father's Day cook-off. Y'all get locked in. It is on my Facebook page. It also will be on my LinkedIn page where you can go ahead and take a look at where I will be. We have an event, Juneteenth event. That's in Lansing Park. I'm doing that on the 13th. And then next weekend, I am running. So we're talking about 4 stops in one day. We're going to have 2 hours in Westchester. There's a government picnic, guys. I'm telling you, I love to see. Okay. Oh yeah, so it's a picnic for the council in Westchester. We will be there. Thank you very much to Victoria Van for saying yes to the dress and letting us guys, y'all, that's the whole show. And getting me locked in there. I appreciate her believing in the mission and wanted to share that mission with Westchester. Then I will be at a book fair in Inglewood. That was sent to me by the STARS organization. So I will be there from 2 to 4. Then we're going to be in Morgan Park, Beverly. Thank you very much to 2 Official for setting that up, guys. And then finally, not last, and definitely not least, I will be at the My Radio Chicago game day. So at the end of the night, ending my night in Maywood, and then going home. For somebody who usually is in bed by 10, that is a long day. I still get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, but at the end of the day, it's it was originally supposed to be a 1-day event. It is now, exceeded the 1 day, and we're out here just making sure that we provide information, not just information, provide some clarity and get us locked in to the passport, the Freedom Passport. So make sure that if you make it to every one of the stops, there's a $500 prize if you make it to all of the stops of Pop the Trunk.
I'll be there.
So there will be a passport book given at stop 1, which will be on because the 13th just came up. So the very first stop for the passport will be the 14th. It might be even at the 13th. So if people who get that 13th extra stop in, that means that you're going to get a $600 valued prize. Guys,
yeah, make sure you go ahead and send everything.
So at the end of the day, we are getting locked in to growth, development, bringing the tools that are necessary for leaders and entrepreneurs to have success within their businesses. Hey, I put my money where my mouth is.
What if you add a copy of Freedom Has GPS, like an early release?
You do get a copy. That is part of it. As part of the $500 values. So there's a whole lot that comes along with it, but you have to be at all the stops to find out little tidbits information. Because at each stop, we're going to give a little bit about what's in there.
Okay.
So, hey guys, what I'm saying is that if you're ready for success, prepare to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead with it, Jayy Babyy.
Now, I talked to y'all about the 5 points for client visibility, about branding visibility, all things visibility. And I want to leave you with a couple of things. Now, client-ready visibility is not about being famous. It's not about growing viral. It has nothing to do with having the biggest audience. It's about making sure that when people find you, they're confident in choosing you. Visibility gets people at your door. Preparation gets them through it. Oh, I'm preaching a little bit.
She dropping gems over here. I mean, I'm over here. I didn't pause for a moment. Like, come on, Jayy Babyy.
I'm not gonna go. I ain't gonna.
No.
I ain't gonna preach today.
So sometimes it's not about preaching. It's really just about informing. And I think that a lot of times we use the words preach because preachers be on a pulpit and they're trying to dive into your soul, but in your soul is where your essence comes from and your purpose blossoms. Mm-hmm. So if I got to get to your soul to get out of you what is necessary for your growth, let's get in your soul and get that out of there. So preach, if that's what that means. Bring that on. We don't want to stop. We want to continue growing. And the only way to continue growing is get rid of the things that are blocking you from being the best version of you.
Sometimes you have to separate your personal and business life. I can't go to your social, like you got to have 2 pages is what I mean. Don't be posting your personal life on your business page. Because when I come to you, I just want to see the professionalism in you. I want to see your professional work. I don't want to see you and your homegirls hanging outside downtown. That's not what I want to see. At least I don't want to buy anything from you because you can't separate your 2 lives.
Oh, come on now. We got 2 sides of a coin. We got 2 lives. Come on now, guys. I believe in duality, so I'm a firm believer in duality. As someone who, if you guys have not read Forged in Fire, Forged in Fire, From Ashes to Empowerment. That is my first book of the Epic series. I want y'all to get aligned with it. And as you guys get aligned with it, I want you to drop information on the page because Forged in Fire tells a story that I do not tell, but in the book. No, if people who have known me for 30 years have no idea. If they did not read that book, they still have no idea.
You gonna tell me?
I'm not gonna tell a soul. Read the book. In the book. So I'm a firm believer in duality. I'm a firm believer in making sure that children are okay. As a child who was not okay for a long time, and people did not pay attention. It took me until I was 18, 19 to really come to grips to how not okay I was. But you to find out more information, read the book.
I'm definitely gonna read the book.
Mush got the book right now, and she was like, I had her the book. She had page 20 before we even get to breakfast. I'm telling you, I'm not tooting my own horn, guys. I have a knack for just telling the truth and being the book is only 90. It's only 100 pages. This book here is 88 pages, but in those 88 pages, I guarantee you, it has changed lives. There's the video. One of the videos that I play as individuals telling about. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's let the video play. We're gonna let the video tell the story. I don't have to tell the story. I don't have to make it up. This is the story. What chapter helps you feel more committed to being a CEO of your life?
It was chapter 8, breaking the chains, breaking the cycles of the things are not benefiting my business.
Chapter 7, coming full circle to my why, because I need a focal point, no pun intended, as a designer.
Chapter 4, but package to offer. That was my struggle, putting that price together and believing in that price.
Managing the machine, really just thinking about managing what we're doing, understanding what we're doing, and really fine-tuning how this thing is going to run.
Chapter about the self-filler. And everything that I do, I always get caught up in whatever is going on around. Throughout this process, I have made myself the focal point.
as I was saying, though in the book itself, it tells information to help you grow yourself so your business can flourish. I don't ever in my whole business am I telling people what to do. I allow people to tell me who they want to become. I just hold you accountable to be that person. So that means anything that we talk about, anything that we're doing. Like I got a mentee right now who's mad at me because I won't coach them because they didn't do the things that they said they were going to do. So I mean, there's nothing to coach. I can't coach you if you're not doing the things you say you want to do. So when you do those things, so this is what I said. When you do the things that you are ready to do, call me. Call me when you're ready. Where's your clip? The thing just came back on. Guys, if y'all are not already tuned in to Miss Mina the Brown Diva, she is trying to control my show, Wake Up CEO, from her house. So if you guys want to see afternoon rendezvous, check in here on Fridays from 3 to 5, and you'll see all those great commercials and hear all of those great things about with Miss Mina Brown Diva. Guys, I tell you, this is what happens when you have your friend circle becomes your business circle becomes your close friend circle. I'm telling you, this is the kind of things you have to go through. But
because I just said you had to separate your business.
Yeah, that's why it was funny when you said it. Then here she go. But I tell y'all guys at the end of the day, about separating your business from your personal life, it's a true thing. And especially with your pages, people might not know that my nickname is Legend. That is my nickname. I have a separate Facebook page that says Living Legend. I do not post. If people really think about it, there's very little personal things I post on my business page, which is Rachel L. Gary. I do not use my real name. There were family members, like on my wife's side. My wife and I have been married 18 years. Well, we've been married 14 years and been together 18 years. And her family members didn't even know my real name. I have friends who didn't know my real name. I've been a legend since I was like 14. What the heck going on out there? Hey, we are in the safety of the radio station right now.
You see, I keep looking around like...
Man, we have all kinds of horns going off. This is thought we were talking business. Guys, we got... I tell you guys about what be going on out here, but it goes to... I separated those things.
I realized what she was talking about because she was on the show. So she ain't got no clip. I get it. That's business.
I'm gonna take a breath, a moment on that, but a moment of peace. But I separate those things, like my family pictures. When I go hang out with my grandkids, my kids or my grandkids, that stuff is on Living Legend. But Rachel O'Gary, that's very rare that you'll see. I have 5 kids. I have 6 grandkids. No one has seen them on there because you have to separate those two things. And sometimes I know a lot of people say, don't forget to tell a little about yourself. I do. I got 5 kids, 6 grandkids. Like my grandkids are very private. They started at age 16 down to what month are we in? Down to 9 months. She's about to be 9 months old, my youngest granddaughter. And a lot of them are very private. They're private because they're still in school. Grammar school, high school, getting ready to go to college in another year. And the more they're on social media as I grow, that means more people are looking for them, more people hanging out. People are weird. That's what granddaughter said. People are weird. And that's what I said. Well, we can't be afraid of life. She said, but people are weird and you have to guard yourself. And her at 16 said that. But us as adults, we share some of our intimate moments on social media. So I truly believe that we must separate our business and our personal life. Now, I'm not saying if you want to have your personal page talk about all of your private stuff, that's on you. But your business page should not talk about any of that.
Because if you go on Facebook, my Facebook, I barely, if it's not business related, I don't make posts like the posts that people rent. I don't do that. And if you see pictures, it's just going to be a whole photo shoot. You're going to see an actual photo shoot to promote who I am and what I bring.
Okay, come on now. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with a photo shoot because the photo shoot is about your brand. It's about your business. It's about
what I bring.
What you bring to the table. Come on now.
What attitude I bring.
I'm gonna say I'm not even gonna say nothing about no attitude today. We're gonna be all right. Because it was a very positive attitude. I told y'all about that earlier about making sure I wasn't in my blue jeans.
I said, don't you come? Don't you come? I won't take one picture.
She's like, I'm not taking one picture with you in your jeans.
Next to you in jeans. If I am coming in a blazer and some dress pants, we gonna do this the right way.
Now we have a blazer and dress pants day. This was just a radio day. We was gonna come into the radio station, but she said it straight, and I'm not mad. One more time, I told y'all I am very happy that in my circle I have people that hold me accountable to my success, and you should want the same. So as you're creating that client-ready visibility, you want to make sure that the people that are in your circle understand that.
Yeah. And you got to make sure that they're going to hold you up there. Because if they're not going to hold you up there, they don't want to see you succeed.
What was that? You don't want to see me win?
They don't want to see you win. If they can't hold you if they can't hold you higher than the standards that you hold yourself at, they don't want to see you succeed.
As I said, I gotta say one more time. I know my buddy ain't been on here today, but I'm telling y'all, without a shadow of a doubt, Sherece Sloan is gonna hold me so accountable. And I mean, we will fight. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, argue. I mean, no physical fights. She don't want to be on the news, and neither do I. We have two different things that we do. I conceal and carry people. I totally respect you and your ability to carry. If I get close enough, I feel for you. But the thing is that she always holds me to the standard. If she sees me not being authentically me or moving differently than I should be, she always pulls me back like, hey.
But that's a good friend. Because I do that with all my friends. They be like, not today, Jayy Babyy. Not today, Jayy Babyy. I just can't. You got to be nice to me today. And I just be like,
this is nice.
This is me being nice.
And I think that's something, I want to talk about that a little bit. I want to dive into that a little bit. That people feel that you're mean when you're holding them to the standard.
Yeah.
And to me, I think that holding you to a standard is me being nice. Because I could let you go out here and be below standard, or I could let you be above standard and hold you to a standard of excellence. Or do I let you just be ordinary?
Right.
And being ordinary, it's not me being nice to you.
That's just me wanting you to be right here with me where I'm at. I'm growing, so I want you to grow. But we're not growing on the same path. So I'm on my path and you helping me grow, and I'm going to help you grow.
I think that there needs to be more of that in the world. Seriously. I'm a firm believer there needs to be more of us. If we collaborate, I'm not in competition with anybody.
And that's why I love being a part of Ms. Mina Media, because it's all a collaboration. Everybody wants to see everybody's success and grow. There's no jealousy, envy. There's none of that. There's just uplifting.
Okay.
Working together.
Okay.
How can we make this happen together?
I like that. So we go. That was a shout out to Miss Mina out there. Now she's not on the live when somebody talk good about her. Rewind that back. But I say, to me, when you have people in your organization that feel that way, that's great. Now I'm going to tell you, my team members gave me a opposite conversation. They said I didn't trust them. They told me I didn't trust them, and I don't. So I was conveying what I felt. So it was.
So why are they on your team if you can't trust them?
Some of them are not in my team anymore because I cannot trust them.
Well then, hey.
So it was to me. I have to be one of these firm believers, and I want y'all to hear me. Trust has to be earned; it's not given. I'm just that way. If I have seen your work and see what you can do, and we start collaborating, and that work falters, then that means that I can't trust you for your word. I'm a person of my word. If I say I'm doing it, I am doing it. Like I was telling Jayy Babyy earlier, I'm on my way. I'm gonna go get some shoes and go get me another pair of pants. I'm at the store, trying to get the shoes and a pair of pants. That's exactly where I was.
And then I got a text message, and I had to do another phone call.
Well, but on the same token, she got a text message from the store. I was in the store. So they just didn't have what I wanted, because I'm not settling just because I was rushing. I'm not going to settle. I got to look the way I want to look. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So they didn't have what I wanted. So I was like,
and I said, CEO, I am pretty sure you have more than one pair of dress shoes.
And from there, I told her I live 2 hours away.
And then they got to understand it.
Yeah, because I live by Schaumburg, and we are on 79th. If anybody knows traffic from here to Schaumburg, you are going. That's a 2 hour ride.
That would have been a sad road kind of drive.
So what side road? Ain't no side road.
You know the sad road, them expressway. I would just be driving fast and glad.
But you don't have. But there's a portion of the expressway that goes away. It disappears.
I guess go through the cars.
Oh, okay. See, hey, I'm trying to get these magical powers that she got. So, because Lord knows,
driving is another skill, man.
So, hey, I drive pretty decent. So I've only had 2 accidents, and someone hit me from behind at a stoplight. And that's my whole life. I pay a lot of attention to the road.
I've caused 0 accidents.
Come on, now. No accidents? Come on. That's great. And how about my accidents?
You gotta dodge it.
I was at a stoplight with a light.
See, that's why you gotta pay attention to your round. I would have seen that she was still coming fast, probably like from 30 seconds, and I would have just eased up just a little bit more. And the more she got closer, the more I would have went up.
No, she was coming super fast.
I'd rather take that ticket than pay that deduction.
No. I said this right now. I'm still in litigation about those accidents. One happened in December of 2024, and one happened in June of 2025.
I'd rather pay that ticket for running that light than pay that deduction.
I gotta tell you, I don't disagree with her on this, because I'm still fighting with them right today for an accident that had nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
I was rear-ended twice. It was amazing. I mean, I was at a stoplight for a period of time. It wasn't like I had just made a stop. It was an abrupt stop. One guy, he said it outright. He told the police I was on my phone. Because the first thing I did, now I'm one of these people who I don't have road rage. So I got out the car. The first thing I said is, everybody okay? I wanted to make sure. I mean, I have insurance, so it's not as if I was concerned. So I got out. I asked him, was he okay? Was anybody in the car? It was dark outside. So and he was so shocked. The first thing I said, because he hit me hard. His truck was underneath. He had a van, and it was underneath the back of my truck. He was flying. I mean,
he would have been flying, and I would have got right over to the next lane. Right?
It was somebody on the other side.
I would have ran that light.
Jayy Babyy got a whole thing going on, but I'm telling you, it goes to but I hold myself at the standard all the time.
Yeah.
I am who I am all the time. I've had two arguments in the last 6 months with the same person. I do not argue. I don't even let people bother me enough to argue. So I just don't. I mean, it's like, okay, that's how you feel, and then I go about my way. Usually, I discontinue conversations with people that upset me. I don't know. Sometimes you have people in your life you want to strangle, but you don't want to see them die. That's how it be. But it goes to, that's what I'm talking about when you're separating things, and you have to also separate people that bring out the worst in you.
Yeah, people who trigger you.
Yeah. And someone was talking to me about that the other day, and I had never had the experience.
You have.
Now, but I had not had it previously. Because when somebody upsets me, I just walk away. And I don't know. I'm not triggered because I don't talk to them anymore. That'd be the end of my conversation.
Oh, no. Everybody's been triggered before. They just don't realize that it's a trigger.
Mm-mm.
The trigger is the one that makes you walk away. Because they hit that spot that you was just like, oh, nope. That's a trigger.
Well, hey, that means there's many people who've been on that list then. Because
that's a trigger.
Yeah,
it causes you to walk away. You physically do an action because of what's going on. It's a trigger. It triggered you. Okay. So you walked away.
So we're learning some psychology on Wake Up CEO today. But I mean, I never even thought about those things. When I'm not confrontational in that way. I do not want to argue with you about what's going on. I don't even want to discuss it for long periods of time. I want us to come to a conclusion. This is what happened. You don't like it. I don't like it. But this is what took place. How do we make it better and move on with our lives?
That's your trigger.
What?
That's your trigger. When somebody come at you and say something like aggressively or upset, like they probably won't even be upset at you, but it's because of the energy. It triggers you, and you just like, nope, can't do it.
Okay. See, we all are learning on an everyday basis, CEOs, and it doesn't have to always tie into what we're talking about, but it all ties into what we're talking about, because this goes into how you show up. how you show up on social media, how you show up for your clients, how you show up for yourself is how you show up for your clients. People don't believe it, but how you show up for anything is how you show up for everything.
Yeah.
It's just a truism out of life. When Jayy Babyy made the mention about my clothes, I was like, oh no, okay. She right. I wouldn't want to show up like that. Now, if I didn't think she was right, I'd have showed up in my jeans anyway. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you hear a statement and it makes you think and reminds you of who you are, that's why I say I like to have people around me of that caliber. And that goes to when I'm creating stuff for clients on social media, or when I'm creating a message on social media. I'm always creating a message because I want it to resonate with the individual so they find themselves in it. So that's how, when I'm creating content, I'm thinking of, okay, what do I want my clients to feel?
Yeah.
When I'm creating my notes for Wake Up CEO, my thoughts are, what do I want the outcome of my show to be? What do I want the listeners? What do I want people who are taking notes? Because there's several people who watch Wake Up CEO and take notes and they'll DM me and say, at this show, when you said this, and this, it went along with what you said 4 shows ago. Now, to me, I am very touched that someone is listening and keeping notes. Yeah. And this young lady, somehow she's building her business from listening. And that's what I said.
That's a blessing.
I felt very privileged because that means that I'm dropping enough information that she's able to start. Mm-hmm. And I really appreciate her. And as soon as we lock in our tickets for the gala, I'm going to send her a ticket to her. Whenever we open up a spot on CEO Mastermind, I'm definitely going to have a conversation with her, see if she wants to walk into it, because I love when people are taking so much initiative. Even though you might not have the funds, you're utilizing what you can to get what you want. You got to utilize that ethos. The logos and their pathos. There it is. Look at that. She gonna come in here with something else. I'm telling y'all got to get locked into Jayy Babyy other than just Wake Up CEO. So while we are in here, where else can they find you? What do you have going on next? Drop me that flyer so we can put the flyer out here to them too. Well, hey y'all, my name's Jayy Babyy. You can find me on Facebook at Jayy Babyy. That's Jayy space Babyy. On Instagram, you can find me at J_Baby.1 because there is only one of me. You will never find anyone else like me, I promise. On TikTok, it's J_Baby.2 because somebody already had that one on there, but it's okay. We're going to let them slide. And make sure you guys book me for your parties. I am a wonderful MC. You can check me out on all my social media platforms. Make sure you guys attend my makeup class. I'm dropping the flyer in the comments as well as sending it to Rachel. Yeah, drop that in the comments because at the end of the day, I want to make sure when there are people doing great things and you're looking for someone for an event and you're looking for people who can speak life to your party. I'm one of these individuals who, when I'm having a party, I don't want to talk. I want to walk around. I want to talk to people. I don't want to be able to host it. So it depends on what kind of party I'm having. I got multiple hosts I can make a phone call to and be like, hey, I need your help. I need you to come bring your energy, bring that flair that's going to get the crowd involved. That is what MCs do. Mm-hmm. They bring the party to life. And you want to make sure that if you're looking for somebody to bring the party to life, go ahead. Y'all know what to do. You dropped it in the chat for them? All right, so she's going to drop that in the chat for you guys to get locked in. And you guys can find me anywhere on social media at Rachel L. Gary. That's Rachel L. Gary on Facebook, Rachel L. Gary on Instagram, Rachel L. Gary on YouTube, Rachel L. Gary on LinkedIn. On TikTok, I am the real Rachel L. Gary. At the end of the day, it's always just being authentically who you are, stepping into your greatness, making sure that when you are setting yourselves up on how to create a client experience, that you first make sure that your profile, I want to go over the steps, so make sure that we lock all those in before we go. So your personal presence needs to be locked in, and proof of what it is you've done in the past, who you serve and how have you served them. 4, we were talking about the offer. So the funny part is me and Jayy Babyy did not collaborate on what we wrote, but we wrote some of the exact same things. Because I'm just telling you what I said before you got here. So the offer, the follow-up, making sure that you have a follow-up stream. You don't want to make it where you have to always follow up because you don't want a customer to ever feel that you are not hearing them and they're not seeing. Now we got to get to my favorite part of the show. Y'all know what it is that leadership 3-point play that is brought to you by Say I'm Possible Academy, where self-leadership gets GPS. Play 1, preparation creates confidence. Play 2, visibility follows value. Play 3, consistency builds credibility. And that is the leadership 3-point play that was powered by Say I'm Possible Academy, where self-leadership gets GPS. And if you guys are not already locked into what GPS stands for, I'm going to give you a little tidbit. GPS means get clear. That's what the G is. P, protect the plan. C, stay long enough to see results. So you have to stay locked into a process, a plan until you get a result. Don't just believe that something is that you started today, you planted a seed, you watered it today, that tomorrow you will have sprouts. It goes to a bamboo tree, you water it for 5 years before you see anything. And then within 6 months, it grows 6 feet. So all of that is to say that the plant that is within you needs you to water it.
Yeah.
You need to plant the seeds and then start watering them. Be consistent with the watering. Be consistent with how you move forward. And as you start reaping a harvest, you're going to have to prune some of the dead leaves. That's when you're looking at your business and revisiting and making pivots. And then as you reap the harvest, you're reaping a harvest of people that you served. Money is energy and energy is money. And the energy you put out there will come back to you. Mm-hmm. So we're going to let Jayy Babyy say her last words for the day. Then we're going to close the show out. And I appreciate you guys, as usual, joining me right here on Wake Up CEO.
So I just want to encourage you today to take one step toward becoming more visible and more prepared for the clients. That's all.
All right. So CEOs, I want y'all to stay locked in every week. You turn on your notifications. We will be moving the actual show to the Wake Up CEO page. So after this week, I will be funneling all that to the Wake Up CEO page. There's a lot that goes on the Rachel L. Gary page, but I want to make sure that Wake Up CEO has its home. You guys can go there. There will be musical lists that are there for you about inspiration, development, growth. The song that was playing earlier was I'm gonna play it again because I want to make sure that you guys get locked into it. Set Your Destination. So Set Your Destination is written by myself under my writer's name, Living Legend Gary. I am a award-winning artist as well as far as for music. I used to play the guitar and be part of a band. So if you guys ever saw any of that information, that is true. I am on.
We'll be doing some research to find the videos.
Please, hopefully not. I hope that all those videos have been tortured and torched and thrown away. So as I said, I did play the guitar in my early teens to beginning of my 20s a little bit, but I am an award-winning artist and a songwriter. So Ejilla graced me by producing and featuring in my song that I wrote, Set Your Destination, which I'm going to play right here on Wake Up CEO before we leave. So I want you guys to stay locked into positivity, stay locked into growth, stay locked into being the best version of you. And Jayy Babyy, I thank you this week for bringing in your boss mindset.
Thank y'all for having me. I'm going to miss y'all. I won't see y'all until the 8th.
Man, that's a whole... But y'all better get locked in because it's a possibility we might be seeing her again. We're gonna see, because I got another segment that just opened up. We'll see what's going on there. So, but next week I want y'all to stay locked in for Reverend Erica Turner that will be here for Elevated Wisdom Wednesdays. That is next Wednesday right here on Wake Up CEO on My Radio Chicago, where we're supporting District Radio, because we already know it's what? More than radio. So we're going to go ahead and drop that Set Your Destination by Ejila Beats. You can go to any platform and go ahead and download that song. And the other three songs that are on the Movement album. So guys, let's put that up there. I want to make sure y'all know there is an album that goes along with my book. The name of the album is The Movement. It features 4 songs. Set Your Destination, Freedom Has GPS, Mine on Free, and CEO of My Life. Guys, we are on the move, making things happen. So stay locked in. Go to my Facebook page. You'll see where I will be next. As I said, over the weekend, I will be at the Father's Cookout and at the Juneteenth Rise. I Will Rise celebration. Y'all stay locked in right here next week. Set your destination.
Hey. Freedom ain't a place, it's a mindset shift. Are you ready? Let's move. I ain't tripping anymore, I'm direct with the pace. Purpose in my chest, like the drum to the bass. Looking at my past, yeah, I'm cool with the grace. But the future got a throne and I'm stepping into space. I done followed every field, now I'm following the plan. GPS for the soul, that's the direction for every man. I used to think small, now I'm thinking like I can. Cause when you know where you're going, you don't settle where you stand. Set your destination, freedom on the rise. Purpose in the driver's seat, truth in the eyes. This ain't imagination, this a mind made wise. Impossible forever, watch the whole world rise. Set your destination, freedom on the rise. Purpose in the driver's seat, truth in the eyes. This ain't imagination, this a mind made wise. Impossible forever, watch the whole world rise. You ain't lost, you just need direction. A little truth, a little love, a little self-connection. Freedom starts when you face your reflection. Purpose walking with you like a holy intervention. The map ain't missing, you just wasn't listening. Your calling been calling, your soul been glistening. Mind unlocked now, the change starts shifting in the life that you imagine, homie. That's just the beginning. The way out is in you, let the purpose lead. Let the fear fall back, let the soul take speed. GPS in your heart, that's the code that you need. Freedom ain't a wish, it's a mindset free. Set your destination, freedom on the rise. Purpose in the driver's seat, truth in the eyes. This ain't imagination, this a mind made wise. Impossible forever, watch the whole world rise. Set your destination, freedom on the rise. Purpose in the driver's seat, truth in the eyes. This ain't imagination, this a mind made wise. Impossible forever, watch the whole world rise. You gotta change your mindset. That's the key.
Say impossible, possible.
Freedom has GPS.
Freedom has GPS.
Rachel L. Gary. Rachel L. Gary.
Yeah. We've been riding in circles, same stress, same scene. Trying to find peace while we're chasing a dream. Then Rachel L. Gary put the map in our hands. Now it's clarity on the dash. We got plans on plans. Boundaries unlocked, no details for the doubt. If it don't match the mission, we routing it out. Purpose in the pedal, we don't wait on the sign. CEO of our life, watch the whole thing align. We set the destination. We move with intention. No more drifting. We chose the vision.
We chose the vision. Female rapper, ad-lib. Freedom has GPS, so we set it and we go. Yeah, Rachel L. Gary in the map, yeah, she marking a road. Let's go! Love, time, peace, and family, yeah, that's the code. CEO of our life, now we taking control. No more stuck, no more someday, we got something to prove. Freedom has GPS, now watch the whole movement move. We be up friend is that